two amigos, Taquito and Snowball, came to my doorstep to collect their shekels, even in the midst of a heavy snowstorm. Powered by DG Cobra with AI snowstorm special effects.
18, 2026, and the two amigos, the two ferocious, big, vicious dogs, are getting very, very, very bold, and they came to my doorsteps to collect their taxes. So we have to give them their taxes, guys. We have to give them their taxes if we're gonna be able to film. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to give him Sylvester food because Sylvester is nowhere to be seen. I don't know where Sylvester is. So I put it last time I tried to give it to Sylvester and he didn't take it. And um, that was like 2 days ago, yesterday actually. And now it's here. I put it here. I put it in the fridge. Now I got to give it to Snowball and Taquito, the two amigos, the two ferocious, the two um, shot callers, the owners of this block. So I'm gonna give them their food. They're going to collect their taxes. They're very excited. Taquito's jumping like 2 meters because he wants to. He's demanding his taxes, guys. So I'm gonna give us the taxes. I got this. Actually, Sylvester food, but Taquito is really he's getting aggressive. He's getting aggressive. Look at that. He is aggressive. He is aggressive. He is bold. He is bold. He is getting very, very bold. All right. So that means that he wants his taxes. I'm gonna give it to him right here on the side of the road because I don't want Snowball. Right, Taquito, there you go. Last time I gave him that food, they like it, and today also they like it too. I should cut it in half, so I might have to cut it in half so I can give it to a Snowball as well. Or I can just give a Snowball the dog bites of Sylvester's food because Sylvester, I don't know where Sylvester is. I only see Sylvester once and I give him some food. He only ate the bites and he left the Taquito, the big dog, the ferocious, imposing dog is in right now. So I'm gonna give his Snowball also his that is cat food, guys. Actually, it's cat food. I think it's his best flavor. So Snowball is gonna get something right here. Come on, Snowball, right there, Snowball, right here, Snowball, right here. Come on. So Snowball is oh, he doesn't want this food. Okay, maybe he likes the other one. So I guess I have to cut it in half. So I can give it Snowball half and Taquito half. All right, well, it's cut in half. Right, Taquito? Give me 1 second, Taquito. Give me 1 second. We're gonna cut it in half, Taquito. Cut it in half because we're gonna give. We have to give a Snowball also some food, Taquito. Wait, Taquito. Wait, Taquito. Wait. Snowball, come on. Snowball. Snowball. Come on. So Snowball is gonna get half. Taquito's gonna get half. They like this food. See, they like this food. Okay. Taquito's also eating the other half. Snowball is eating the other half, and when they're finished, they probably want to. No, they don't want the other part. They don't want the bites anymore. What's up? They don't want the bites. He wants more of the cat food, Sylvester's food. My God, they don't want the bites anymore. What's up with these guys? They're getting picky. So it's not already finished. They really like that food. They ate it. Last time I gave it almost the same thing. That was fish flavor with gravy. They like it, and then they're giving almost the same thing today. They like it, and Taquito doesn't want the dog bites. So I'm not gonna give it any more dog bites because if I give it to them, even though the dog bites is beef flavor. So I'm gonna try to give it to Snowball because they want their shekels, right, Taquito? They want their shekels. Look at how alert he is. But you tried that food right there. You didn't eat it, Taquito. So that means you don't want this food, huh? Okay, Snowball, come on, Snowball. Let me see if Snowball is gonna eat. Oh, they don't want the food. Amazingly. They want the other food, but I don't have any more. That was the last one. So they're gonna have to eat that one. Okay, he's eating that one. I don't know what happened to the other one. There he is. I'm gonna try to give it to either Taquito or Snowball. They are. I don't know if they're gonna go or they're gonna stay. They are. I guess they were patrolling the streets. They were patrolling the streets. From that part over there, to where the to the White House is, all the way to right by the house across the street. That's how they operate. That's their block. They run this place. Pretty much. And they don't want the food, guys. Look at that. 2 bites right there. Dog bites. They don't want the food. Okay. I don't know if he's gonna eat it or no, but Taquito took a piece, and he's not gonna eat it. The Snowball is not gonna eat it either. Right, Snowball? I don't know if Snowball don't want it. Okay, Taquito's leaving right now. Taquito's going back to base. Taquito's going back to base. There you go, guys. Taquito's going back to base. The eagle is returning to the nest. Like they say in the Air Force, the eagle is returning to the nest. Or I don't know, maybe he's gonna go. Oh no, he's gonna go to his base. I think he's gonna patrol. No. So the eagle is returning to the nest. Snowball is here. They do not want the dog bites. I'm surprised. They must not be hungry or something like that, because they usually eat the dog bites. This time they don't want the dog bites. So they must be doing they must be doing pretty good, I guess, as far as they don't want that dog bite right there. I don't know why, but that's all I got. I don't have any more food. I need to go buy some food. But now I know they like the cat food. The kid is right there, alert, watching somebody. Yeah, Taquito went inside already, and Snowball is here. But Snowball is looking for food, but you don't want anything, Snowball. He doesn't really want anymore. I guess they didn't like the dog bites that they got. But the kid took one dog bite and he walked away, and the Snowball is here. But Snowball is not gonna get any more, because there is no point at giving them dog bites if they're not gonna eat it. But if they're hungry, they're gonna eat it. If they're not hungry, they're not gonna eat it. He passed by the dog bite, and he's not gonna eat the flavor, delicious dog bite. Snowball. No, Snowball is dirty. I need a shower. I don't know why. His owner is not giving him a shower. It's already been when I left on the 4th, unlawfully arrested, basically kidnapped by the police right here. I can show you where. I'm gonna show you where I got arrested, guys. Awesome. I got arrested right here. He parked right here. He parked right here. Okay, and he handcuffed me inside my room. Crooked Charles Brownlee, batch number 10302, with the orange, with the whole county sheriff's office unlawfully arrested me, practically kidnapped me on January 4, 2026. Right here, he handcuffed me for 45 minutes. 30 minutes here, I was handcuffed, with the handcuffs, with the hands behind my back. It took another 20 minutes to get me to jail. That was about 50 minutes. I was handcuffed. All right. That is not gonna fly. It's not gonna fly, and he's gonna get some complaints already. I already have a verbal complaint with his supervisor Lieutenant Parker, and also his supervisor. Lieutenant Parker called me let me see, called me on Monday, called me on on Monday he called me, and he said he was gonna talk her boss. So supervisor of Crooked Bradley was approving officer. So both of them arrested me when none of them were at the scene of the alleged crime. I already talked to his boss of the sergeant. I don't even want to call him Sergeant Ro JP, Sergeant Rosette. Talked to his boss of sergeant, which is Lieutenant Parker. Lieutenant Parker told Collins, Lieutenant Collins, which is the boss of Lieutenant Parker, and Lieutenant Collins said he already told his boss. So the boss of the boss of the boss of the boss of Bradley already are aware that I am a social media personality, and I can generate a lot of views. And once I do that, they're not gonna look good. They are not gonna look good because they cannot use be arresting people for weak evidence. The way they can arrest you is if I had committed a crime, or if I was about to commit a crime. Nothing happens here. I didn't commit any crimes, and that's the way it is, guys. That's the way the cookie crumbles. So there are actually three, but I don't remember the other ones. When somebody is about to commit a crime, then you can get arrested, depending on the crime, or when somebody is about to commit a crime. All right, and they have to articulate. They have to articulate the crime. Now they can say, "Oh, there was a probable cause." What there has to be there has to be a strong evidence of probable cause because none of them were here. So we see Taquito right there, patrolling the street. He's the owner. He's the owner of the street, and he's patrolling the street right now. They always alert. And then the snowball is right here. Snowball is right there. Always alert. Snowball is coming this way. Already given what I have. Taquito, let's go see what Taquito is doing really quick, and then we're gonna finish this video, guys, because I think it's good enough. Now Snowball is really alert. Snowball is alert as a hawk, watching as a hawk right there. See, guys, the really alert ears. It's called, as I said, guys, it's called situational awareness. He's really alert. He's really alert. Look at that. Look at the surroundings. He's really watching every single thing, every single detail. That's the big guy right there. Oh. All right. So we'll see. We'll see what Taquito is doing. I'm gonna take Snowball with us. Come on, Snowball. I don't know. Last time, guys, I told you last time I saw a Snowball before I left. I think that was in January 2nd, January 3rd. And the Snowball was tied to that tree right there. To that tree right there. He was tied to that tree. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe he was running away. I don't know. But he was tied. Oh, Taquito is there. This is where Taquito lives. Okay. So yeah, pretty much you got the two big dogs. Two ferocious, imposing. On the streets. They're around the block. They're around the block. All right. So I think we're gonna finish this video for today, and we're gonna do a little summary of. They are doing their patrolling. Oh no, they're fighting right now. They are practicing their skills. Look at that. I'm glad I got this in camera. They are practicing their skills. Those, because as I said last time on the video, there are bigger dogs than them, and they gotta be able to protect their territory, guys. When you got there kind of small dogs, especially for compared to the other dogs that I've seen here before, but they're at the street. So you guys saw them practice their skills wrestling. You know, they have to. If they wanna, they're tough guys. If they want to, if they want to